Greetings from the future foyer of Ship Nazarene. I wanted to bring you a capital campaign update today. And this update, I hope, is helpful for those of you who are a little bit newer at Ship Nazarene, but there's also some information that I want you who are involved in the capital campaign to hear towards the end. And so here is the update. For those of you who are newer, why are we doing this? Well, when we decided to move to the Premier Events building, it was for these reasons. We wanted to have a space that was handicapped accessible, and our building is currently that. We needed easily accessible bathrooms and larger bathrooms, and we now have that. And we wanted some multi-purpose rooms, and we added them onto the front already. And I would say that they are paid for. And so while we pay a mortgage on the building, the classrooms that we're built on are actually paid for in full. Praise be to God. And so we enter into Capital Campaign 2.0 with the sole purpose of improving our people space and flow by adding a foyer and a hallway to reduce distractions and some other things I'll talk to you about here in a little bit. We also want to increase the opportunities to engage with the community through the space that we have. And so a good question for us is, what will that look like? And so here's a short video to help you understand a little bit more about what the remodeling will look like. And so we'll have a foyer space where we can gather before worship and talk and fellowship. And as we enter into the sanctuary, this space that we're entering into, there will be a sound booth to the left, obviously. But this space will actually comfortably seat about 185, 190. So we have a lot of room, even though we're walling the space off, we still have a lot of room to grow. We'll be able to recarpet, which we're in need of doing that. And so that'll be part of the remodel. Probably carpet the platform as well. Our current sound system is a temporary setup. We'll be able to replace that with a permanent setup, which will also allow us to balance the sound out across the sanctuary and not blast out everybody up front here. And my hearing looks forward to that. This area will really remain kind of the same, even though those doors look a little different. This area will remain the same. There will be a hallway behind the sanctuary, which will give us access to the kitchen, and there will also be a sound closet back there in the end of that hallway. And you'll notice as we head back down this hallway, there will be access from the sanctuary to our current storage area where the tables and chairs are. And here we'll have a cafe area where we'll be able to serve up food and coffee. And we'll also be able to seat about around round tables, about 45 to 50 people in this foyer area. So we can actually have small receptions in that foyer area. So where are we at? I'm glad you asked. We have 3 years of mortgages, a total of $105,000 that is already covered in pledges. And we have cash in hand, $160,000 of the needed $250,000 for the remodel. So $90,000 is still needed for the remodel. Now, $90,000 is a significant amount, but I want to remind you that 2 years ago we raised $77,000 in 7 weeks. So we might not be as far away as you think. And so I ask that you would prayerfully consider how you might be able to contribute to Capital Campaign 2.0 as we faithfully follow the vision that God has given us for developing our space for worship, ministry, and connection. I also want to remind you that until March 31st of 2024, we have a matching a match. And a generous donor has agreed to match up to $50,000, dollar for dollar, for any lump sum gift given over $100. It does not include a pledge, only a lump sum gift. And so we have another month to go on that, or two actually, and we're at $43,000 $70 of that $50,000 match. In other words, we only need $7,000 more dollars to make that match. And I can say this, from what I know, when we complete that $50,000 match, we're going to start the process of preparing our final drawings to be sent out to contractors for bids. Listen, I want to make sure you hear what I'm saying. We make the $50,000 match and we start the process. We start moving forward in preparing for the remodeling, and that's exciting. Thank you for your interest in the capital campaign, and thank you for considering how you might participate in bringing our remodeling to fruition as we complete this next step in our faith journey together as Ship Nazarene. Thank you.